no one would ever have known. It's So, before we get to today's video, guys, we need to talk tickets, because I'm willing to bet money, if you're watching this video and you're watching our channel, you may have allegedly gotten one traffic ticket, maybe two, in a car, something like that, and we've gotten plenty. Some of the tickets we got, we 100% had coming, and we deserved them without a doubt. But some of them were kind of nonsensical. You can probably think of a few.
You're being cited for hitchhiking, okay?
Hitchhiking,
Yes,
you're
sir.
kidding. Did you know that 112,000 people every single day get a ticket? Now, when you get a ticket, there's a fine associated with it. It's on average around $150, but the insurance premium that you're gonna pay over the next 3 years averages over $1,000 more. Just because you get a ticket out of state or whatever ticket you do get doesn't carry any points, it doesn't mean it doesn't go on your record, which means big revenue for the police and the court systems. You're always better off fighting the ticket, especially with professional help. But finding that professional help can be such a pain, especially when it's out of state. This is where Off the Record comes in. Off the Record fights traffic tickets and misdemeanors for drivers across the country. When you book a case with Off the Record, you are matched with an experienced and vetted local lawyer who handles your case from start to finish. And Off the Record has a 97% success rate and offers its clients a full refund if they're not able to keep the ticket off the client's driving record. When I got my infamous 7-foot-long ticket, I was on the phone for about 5 hours looking for an attorney. Just calling different law firms, trying to find someone that could help me in the way that I needed. With Off the Record, I don't have to go to court, I don't have to file any forms, I don't need to call anybody, I don't need to drop off some random check or money order because for whatever reason they won't take credit card and they won't take cash, they only take money orders for some reason, and they're only open the second Tuesday of every month, and they're open for about 3 hours. I don't have to deal with any of that anymore, and I don't ever want to deal with it again, and I won't have to because Off the Record exists. Go online to offtherecord.com or download their app and use our code SG10. And you'll want to do this now because once you register and you put in our code, you'll get 10% off your first case, which can be used anytime during the next 3 years. So guys, Off the Record, it's kind of a no-brainer. Check the link in the description down below to get started. If you have a ticket, have them take care of it. If you don't have a ticket, you're probably gonna get a ticket if you're watching this channel. So keep it in the back of your head, keep it downloaded on your phone, so when you need it, it's there. See you guys soon. It's a little bit faster, right? I could listen to that forever. Just, that's amazing.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah.
That's my thing.
That's you?
Yeah. Thank you, man.
What's going on, Julian? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to lift it, so.
Yeah, no, absolutely, no, totally. So it's right, so to get this off, right? We gotta get this off.
Yeah, I've never seen that setup before either. With the twin supercharger like that.
Oh yeah, well it's always, there are twins the whole time. They're just bigger twins now.
Yeah, but I've never seen that, like the way they're stacked up, like one on top. I've never seen that setup before. That's crazy, you know.
Oh yeah, and it's fast as hell.
And imagine. It sounds like
So did you want to explain, just give a little context, what's happened with the car since we drove it, we showed it in the video?
So this car is, everything's running perfectly. Took the top off, we're running around. Air conditioning starts to just start getting a little bit like non-existent, and then basically is barely blowing. So it turns out that it is, like I said, the clutch right here. This is basically the power system for the air conditioning control. I may be saying it wrong, you guys can comment all you want on it. But basically there's a clutch that basically kickstarts this converter for the air conditioning system. Everything inside the air conditioning system is totally charged. You can see actually they just vacuum check the lines. Here's the lines up here, the red and the blue. The cars, everything else is running perfectly. So we just got to get this fixed. They figured out a way to get it out. Believe it or not, it's it's kind of, everything's really tight up there, and you can actually see the superchargers are like right there too. So it's really tight. But it's an amazing process to get this done. But once we have it done, it'll be like blowing ice cold air conditioning for the rest of its life. So I'm not worried about it. There's more to take care of it now before we get it on the rally season, and we're out there and all of a sudden my AC breaks and I'm going to be miserable. So,
because as you said, like even with the top coming off.
Yeah, you get air, but I mean we're in the middle of summertime in Miami here. That's just basically just making hot air move faster, which isn't cooler necessarily. It's like being in an old Porsche where you turn on the air conditioning and the air conditioning goes, as Jeremy Clarkson said.
It's like pointing a blow dryer.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, and that's exactly what it was like. And then because it was just blowing heat. Yeah. So it was literally like blowing an air conditioner. I mean, air dryer. Yeah, well, air dryer. I can say that. Blow dryer. As far as the air conditioning goes, no one would ever have known. It probably died either the day I started it up or whatever. It was blowing for a few seconds and then it just died. So this isn't anything obviously Greg could have known about or anything like that. But we'll get it fixed. Yeah. A lot of these hand-built cars, there's specialty brands, Pagani, Koenigsegg, that are limited number of cars. These cars things are amazing on it, but there are some things that are, bin parts. Mm-hmm. And definitely going to be the air compressor or the air conditioning system on this. This is, I guarantee you, is a Ford part or something that can be picked up at Napa or something. Yeah. Which is very interesting. It's nice to have that. Funny story, the Diablo, the 2001 Diablo, obviously, most people know that they're 300Z headlights on the front, but most people didn't know that the actual washer system for the windshield is also from a 300Z.
I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. That's interesting.
So they have a 300Z here, and it busted its lines. So they had to go and find out what it was, and they're like, oh, it's a 300Z line. So, yeah, it's just crazy how that happens. I mean, these fabulous cars take parts from, the simplest cars out there, which is a good thing in a lot of ways, door handles and things like that, because they work.
And also they're easy to get replacement parts.
Right,
for.
exactly.
You don't have to wait 3 weeks for one screw.
Right. I mean, things that are have heavy wear. This beautiful carbon, you can see the carbon fiber tub sitting next to what is probably a $275 pump. Mm-hmm. So.
Besides getting this fixed now, is there anything else they're just taking a look at? Also?
No, everything's good. The car's running great. We did a trans flush.
Okay.
Just because we couldn't get that done before we got down here, because we rushed it up. But everything else is beautiful. Car's running great. Thanks to Greg at Loudoun County Exotics, and thanks to Houston for superchargers, and thanks to Potomac Towing for getting it down here, and thanks to Prestige for making this all happen on quick notice. They put it in their VIP lift. It's very cool. Lots of people come back and see it, so it's great. So thanks again.
Explain to the people.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car. Sorry. Explain to the people.
What is this? What is this? This looks like something out of Predator.
This is a Honda Prius.
Ah.
It's powered by a 4.5 cylinder Rabbit engine.
Okay.
It has 5-wheel motion.
Okay.
And it's a hybrid. It gets 7 miles to the
Gallon?
No, to the pool tank full. Like, what is that? Like 180 gallon? No, it's more than that. It's like 15,500 gallons. It gets 7 miles to the 15,500 mile gallon. It comes in one color. I don't know what it is. And it has 7 sunroofs.
7?
Yes. And it has invisibility mode. Invisibility.
If this is a reference to a movie, I'm gonna.
Are we in X-Men?
If this is a reference to a movie, I feel really dumb. But essentially, that's a Kreissieg exhaust system, like the best system you can get for this car. So, give it a whirl. Now. That's awesome. Way better. It's got that high-pitched scream.
Yeah, it has the Mercy sound, but and look at the colors it's turned.
Oh my goodness, it's great. It looks like gills. Like it just looks
look how gold. I mean, it was
silver.
So good. So it was all chromey silver, and now it's like patinaed gold, and it's got the blue around the welds.
It kind of matches the car.
It
like
does.
The champagne.
It does. It totally does.
I think we got what we need. That's it. That was good. Also, you're on circulate, not auto.
I'm on auto.
Well, no, turn off circulate, maybe because is the compressor not running or something? Because my car did that too. I didn't want it.
Don't press it that hard, bro. I'm gonna fucking punch it right through, and it's gonna.
And then it'll be gone.
And then I'm gonna kill you.
I'll give you my AC unit.
Yeah, no, it's not the unit. You have to give me this, and you don't have that.
Yeah, I do. It's the exact same unit. The face is just different.
Right.
But you need the button. All I'm saying.
Don't touch it. The way you touch buttons, that was not nice. We're gonna see how it idles now. It's perfect.
Yeah, because I pressed the button.
Woo, smell that clutch.
Oh, you. I wonder if there was a white plume of smoke and all.
Pagani mono wiper.
Well, that makes it an acceptable car. Right. If you think about it, all the best cars on our channel are mono wiper cars. Okay, we got Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg mono wiper. Pagani mono wiper. SVJ mono wiper. Kreissieg mono wiper.